All right, so quick introduction or follow up. I took my door panels off to try to replace the lock actuators, and it wasn't entirely successful. They just, I don't know whether the new motors are just garbage and weak, or my door latches are just too old and crusty. I lubed them up, exercised them dozens of times, but they just never. I don't know. They're not seized now, so I can lock the car with the key. And on the rear doors, I can at least, but I don't know why they're so hard to do, physically operate. Also, at the same time, put a new door card in because these were all warped and water damaged. So at least I got the new door panels. The original upholstery is still good for the most part. Just little tidbits that are falling apart. So at least the doors are solid again, and I can move the locks. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with those. Like none of them. Like this one almost works all the time. But that's pretty much the only one. Like the back ones, well, that one sort of works, but yeah, that one won't even budge. So I don't know. So anyway, that's the end of all that project. Sort of successful. So it's held in place by this big rivet. And what you want to do is knock out the center. And then take a drill. Drill that out. And then, let's see here. Some light. See the actuator down there. This pops up. Now the front doors on these LTDs are fairly simple. Actually, let me pop this plastic piece. I need to get it off because part of the reason for these failures is the door latch mechanisms get all stiff. So not only do the lock actuators seize up, it's too hard for them to move the yeah, that's real hard to move. So anyway, just gotta pull back and then gotta rotate up and it pops right out. And then I'm gonna need another hand. I gotta pop the harness off the mount there and unplug it. I'll do that off camera. Stock on eBay, you can't get these new anymore. So it comes with a new motor and a set of different length hooks. The problem with these original ones is the boots fail. And aside from the door lock actuator itself getting all corroded up. These aren't solenoids, they're electric motors, and they're supposed to spin. So this bottom piece spins, and it forces this up and down. So, get the old boot out of here. And what you need to try to do is select the proper length piece. So, make sure that's all the way down. And then, so we got this, so it looks like that one there will be close. So, I'm not a fan of this design, and yeah, it doesn't even fit in there. Cool. Let me stick it in the vise. Maybe that'll help. I did the driver's side front door and the driver's side rear door, and I got the front door to work, but I never could get the rear door to function. Loosened it up. It's like the motor just didn't have enough power to actuate the door lock mechanism, no matter what I did. But at least I can operate it manually with the pull knob now. Before it wouldn't work at all. So let's see if I can just squeeze it in with the pliers. These are roll pins, by the way. There we go. Yep. Okay. So got the roll pin in. Also with the rear doors, I'll make a little video. I had to make a custom piece because they don't give you one long enough in the kit, and those are real hard to remove. But let me get this installed. All right, so you need a quarter inch wide by ½ inch long rivet. And you can get a whole kit. You need the bigger gun. Get a whole kit off Amazon for 30 to 40 bucks. You can reuse this old thing to cover the hole. So that's the outside. For the inside, get it plugged back up. And then, let's see. Can't see anything. Get the harness clip back in that hole there. And then get that lined up. Rotate it down. Yeah, these are silly easy compared to the rear door. Hole lined up. Problem rivet guns is you need 3 hands to use them. Okay. Get that nicely in place. So I'm going to spray a bunch of white lithium grease all over the lock mechanism. You can get to some from inside here and then from inside the door. And I'll make sure that's all lubed up and we'll give it a test.